Let's cross to Hong Kong now. Andrew Wood on our business desk there. And Andrew, the latest on the UK's exit from the EU, Brexit. We had the the final sign-off of the trade and finance agreement signed off on Christmas Eve. Now people are mulling over the detail. What are they finding?
Well, they're finding that there's a lot of it. 1,200 pages, I think this particular agreement is. And to find out from somebody who used to be a European Commission negotiator, who knows what it's like on the inside until a few years ago, let's talk to Thomas Cole. Mr. Cole, 1,200 pages. Have you read it all yourself, or how long do you think it would take for people to read and see the small print and see what these politicians who are going to have to, in Parliament, are going to have to vote on the agreement this week, do they actually really know what they're signing up to?
Hi, good morning, Andrew. Well, no, I'll be brutally honest, I haven't had a chance to read through the entire document. It is, of course, very long, and, with the UK Parliament voting on this already on Wednesday, and EU member state diplomats essentially signing off on this on behalf of the EU later today, we haven't had a great deal of time since the agreement was finalised on Christmas Eve in order for everyone to have a read through this. The details essentially in a nutshell are that across the whole variety of sectors, trade, security, education, when it comes to working in each other's jurisdictions, this will become harder both for the UK and the EU. And it is a rare example of an international negotiation where, as opposed to introducing less friction, this actually introduces more friction between the two sides. We have an awful lot of, that kind of new levels of bureaucracy to get used to from the 1st of January, so the Friday this week onwards.
The City of London, is one of the world's centres for financial services. And there was big worry before, in the debate about Brexit and since then that the City of London will lose out as a result of Brexit because it can't sell its financial services so easily inside the European Union. How realistic do you think it is that the City of London will be unaffected by all of this?
I think every sector of the economy will be affected. There will be a detriment, I think, across the board. There is no sector of the economy, whether in the UK or the EU 27, which is not going to take a hit from this. Yes, services do not feature prominently in the deal. Financial services, indeed audio-visual services specifically mentioned, is not being covered by this agreement. So it is going to create an awful lot of uncertainty. Specifically on financial services, there is the possibility for the European Union to grant equivalent agreements to the United Kingdom, making it easier for financial services to continue, not in the way which they did when the UK was still in the European Union, but I guess to a lesser degree of friction if those equivalent agreements weren't in place. But there will be an awful lot of uncertainty from the 1st of January onwards when everybody gets their heads around the implementation of this agreement, and it will be a learning curve, and it will not be business as usual from the 1st of January onwards. I think that has to be clear for all sectors of the UK economy, and of course for the EU economy. This is ultimately an agreement which leaves the two sides worse off in their trading relationship. The EU, of course, takes the hit, and the UK, being the smaller entity, takes a much bigger hit. So a lot of changes expected on the first.
Thomas Cole, former European Commission negotiator, thanks very much for joining us on Newsday.